welcome back to my Stirling engine project. So it's test day. So in the last video I built the engine. So in this video we're going to test it and see what happens. As you can see, it's quite a light device compared to the other engines I'm building. But will it work? That's the question. Right, so let's light this thing up and see what happens. So we're using the fuel lighter. Fuel lighter right there. We got some sticks that don't fit in the wood firebox. And we'll go from there. The coal in this engine is considerably smaller. This is free burning coal. It's basically house coal. Right, so it's starting to heat up now. If you look at the fire, so the fire's getting there. The temperature's not quite there yet, but I'm going to give it a spin just to see if it might run. So I've set the timing. It should turn in this direction, but we'll see if we got that right. Right, so we close this valve here. This is the vent valve. There's a little non-return valve here to let a snifter valve to let the air in. So let's give it a little spin, see what happens. Oh, almost. I think it might. Oh, it might work. This could work. I'll leave the fire go for another 5 minutes. I've just taken this off the door. When I built the engine, I accidentally put that the wrong way around. Well, actually, I put the whole door back. I assembled the whole door incorrectly, so I need to cut this piece off and weld it on this end, basically. So we've taken it off because the problem is I couldn't actually open it fully. Yeah, so let's look at the fire. So as you can see, we're getting some proper coals there now, which is what these engines need to get going properly. So as soon as that's ready and we've got no smoke, we'll give it a go and see what happens. So we've got a nice hot fire, lovely, nice hot red coals. Right, let's give it a go. I will admit, we've got some leaks with the seals already, the diaphragms. The reason being is I actually used the wrong type of diaphragm material because I didn't have the right type. We'll see what happens, Right, so valve's closed off. Right, give the flywheel a spin. Oh, we're kind of alright. See if I can get it. If I can get it going faster. The problem is because I've got so many leaks from the diaphragms at the moment, it's causing me a few problems. Oh, I think we just about got it. Almost. It's kind of there. If we didn't have so many blooming leaks from the diaphragms, we might have a runner. Right. It's got leaks. That's why it's not running, I think. But I'll adjust the crank and see if we can coax it into life. Right, we'll give it one more go, but unfortunately I think there's too many problems against us, basically with air leaks from the diaphragms. This is, as I've pointed out many times before, due to materials. We tried pouring a bucket of water over the cold side just to try and coax the thing to life, but it's just not having it. You can hit, look, bring the camera closer. You can hear all the air leaks. The problem is you can get away with this on bigger models. They can tolerate a lot of air leaks, but not something as small as this. It's just not going to happen. Not a chance. Right, there we go. Right, I made a few adjustments to the engine, so we're going to give it another go. Oh, that's really heavy. Right, so we've got to the fire to the point. We've got some nice little red embers. It's not as high temperature as it could be, but we shall give the engine a go again and see what happens. Nice steady temperature. Right, what we got? Right, valve is closed. Right, let's try again. Oh, brilliant! Yeah, we got it. He's away. It's going alright, isn't it, Dad?
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's a way at long last. Yeah, those new diaphragms that make a difference.
Feeling a bit worried, Dad, for the moment. See if it smooths out a bit. that. I mean, the fire is not actually that hot really, and it's running like that. So, so that's not bad. Only a few embers in the firebox there. It's surprising it even runs really. I'm quite surprised really. Be interesting what it'll do with a bit more fire in its belly. Right, so I think we've achieved what we wanted to today, and just getting it running is always a feat with these Stirling engines. So we're going to stop the engine now, and well, see if it stops to start with, because on the previous engine it didn't like stopping too much because I didn't make the valve big enough. There you go, all stopped. Alright, just seeing how smooth it is to turn over. Yeah, not too bad. Nice and smooth. Yeah. Right, so yeah, that's the task of getting it running is being achieved. So the next video, we're actually going to be testing it to see what power this thing will give out. I'm probably going to set it up with a gas ceramic heater or something like that in there, just to make it one less thing for us to have to manage while we're trying to get some accurate or fairly accurate power readings. But yeah, well, thank you very much for looking or viewing, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. No.